Hey everybody. Okay, so I wanted to show you kind of like my week plan, what I do on a Sunday to get ready for the week, just kind of take you through my process. So first I want to show you, this is my daily setup. This is what I carry daily. I carry first this little, I don't know what you're gonna call it. It's like I think it's called the Passport something on Amazon, and so it was really cheap. I think it was like $4 or $5. I don't really like it that much. It's really dirty. I've had it for a long time. I plan on getting another one. I just haven't found the case that I really want. You know what? There's a couple different ones that are really cute that I just want to carry. I carry a big purse, so this goes perfectly in my purse. I don't have to carry a whole bunch of pens, things like that. Also, if I'm carrying a smaller purse, I have my laptop bag, and this can fit in my laptop bag. Excuse me, my laptop bag. So either way, I have it. So in here, what I it's all falling out now. What I carry on a day-to-day basis is just some RCP pens, because these are my favorite ones to jot down, write notes with. I carry a highlighter, and I'll usually, you know, alternate highlighters. Maybe I'll carry green, pink, whatever, just whatever I feel like grabbing for the week. I carry an eraser, a pencil, and 2 fine tip Sharpies. And then on the inside here, I carry some really thin washi. I don't carry the decorative washi. I keep that at home because I don't, sorry, my camera is like all crazy today, so I can't get it looking right. So anyways, these are the ones that I carry. They all go with my little color coding system, so I carry those in here. And I'll show you why in a minute when I actually get into my planner. But so this is just my little setup. I don't carry any stickies in here, nothing like that. I keep a little small stash in my planner, and then I have a bunch at work. So when I run out of the stash that I have at work, I plan on probably just sticking a couple more in my planner, or maybe even sticking a couple more in this pocket. So for now, this does me just fine. So this is the pens. And then I have my planner pouch. So I made this. I've seen there's a lot of people who sell them on Etsy. There's, you know, some stores people have bought some from, different ones, but this is mine. I just, you know, I really like it. It's just a cute little pouch, colorful. I made a couple of them. This is just the one that I like to carry right now. I don't know, I really like the green and the blue, so it turned out really, really cute. So that's what I store my planner in, and then of course it's got a band on it, and so this is my planner. So I just want to give you 2 little tips that I've learned along the way, and that is tip number 1, plan time to plan. I know that sounds funny, but if you have a bunch of things that you know coming up, sit down on a Sunday evening or a Monday morning and plan out your week. That's what I like to do. I like to plan out the stuff that I know is going to happen, so I know when things pop up, if I can fit them in, if I can't fit them in, if I have to switch days, things like that. So finding time to plan is really easy, and I'll show you how I prepare for every Sunday and how I prepare for like a planning session. So the other tip is supplies. Like, I have a craft room, studio, whatever you want to call it. So I scrapbook in here, I have my Project Life in here, I do art journaling in here, I have my 2 computers for photo editing, I have a sewing machine. You know, this is just my space, my room. I make my videos in here, so this is just my area. So I have like a designated area for all my planner stuff, and maybe I'll do like a little video of that later. But so I like to come in here on a Sunday evening and plan out, you know, just take a couple hours. It doesn't even take me that long, but you know, time for me if I want to film a video or whatever. So I just come in here and do this. So those are the 2 tips that I could tell you, is just have your supplies together and make time to plan. You know, have somewhere where you keep all your supplies, so you're not running around looking for stuff, and you know, just keep it somewhere, whether it's in a small little corner or in a box or in a tackle box like some people like to keep it. Just keep some supplies together. Okay, so let's get started. The first thing that I do on a Sunday is I kind of do a week debrief. I look at my previous week and jot down some notes, and I slip a piece of paper in there. I have a blank one I'm going to show you. I created it in Photoshop and printed it, and I have a couple different ones, different colors. But so this is what it looks like. It's basically looks like a giant speech bubble, and it just says my week debrief, and then I can put the date in here. So I complete one of these for the previous week, and there's no rhyme or reason, no particular order. I just list out things, or I write it as one paragraph, whatever I'm feeling like doing. And I stick that in my previous week. And the reason why I do this is because, number one, I'm behind on Project Life. That's the main reason. And number two, just so I have like a little synopsis of what happened. I jot stuff down in my book, but I don't make like really long paragraph notes, things like that. So this kind of just puts everything fresh, that's fresh in my mind, on paper for me. So, okay, so I need to do one for this week. And I'm not going to fill it out on camera just because I'm not going to bore you with that. But so this kind of is just what my week looks like. And if you notice, a lot of my stuff is done with colored washi tape and a black Sharpie. I do every once in a while write with a pen if I'm pretty confident about something. I'll just put it in there. I don't know why. I wrote on this one, I think, because I wanted to write the plays versus just happy hour or something. So I wrote it with the pink pen. And I'll show you what my color code looks like. So this is my color code key. And I'll bring it up so you guys can see it. It's basically just some washi tape with, again, a black fine tip Sharpie. And I like to use this because I can move stuff around. Nothing is necessarily permanent in my planner. So if for some reason I put in some events and it doesn't happen, I don't have to cross it out. And I know I didn't do it. I can just pull it up and take it out. It's just a preference I have versus crossing it out or anything like that. So I've got red for bills due. I have a soft green for paydays. I was previously married, and so I have children from that marriage, and so I have like a soft, I don't know what you call it, peach color that says child support. Gray is health for doctor's appointments, things like that. This bright green is kids sports. This light pink is kids school. This teal color is miscellaneous, and then I have orange for events, which would be like a birthday parties we're going to, barbecues, baby showers, any kind of events or get-togethers or things like that we're going to. This yellowish green color is entertainment and outings. Anytime we go to the movies, we go out to eat, that's what I'm putting in here with. And then the pink are like personal plans, which would be a date, like a mom-daughter day with my girls, or a mom-daughter day with my mom, or if my best friend comes in town. And then the soft yellow is church. I have an orange for photo biz because I have a business. And then this light color is work, light blue is work, this bright yellow is for comp deadlines at work, and this purple is for PTO vacation. So I just like to put these in here and write with a Sharpie what they are. And I don't necessarily always put, for instance, if it's, let me use it for an example, like for work, if it's a meeting, yeah, I'll put it in there. But if it's a report I'm doing, I'll also still write it in there on blue. So these aren't just for events, they're things that I do, just so I can color code and know what that event or item that I did was for, whether it was for work, whether it was for my photo business, something like that. So that's the reason why I keep it like that. So then I'll show you basically. So this is last week. This is everything, my color code system. So once I do my week debrief, I'm sorry I jumped around, but I just wanted to kind of show you that. So once I do my week debrief, I then go through and look at what my things were for the week to get done. I have a spot over here. It says get done this week, phone calls to make. So I list out things that I want to do for the week, like Etsy information. I'm on the fence of if I want to have an Etsy store or not. I just don't know if I really have time for it. And also, I only do fold out dashboards. I don't know you know, for sure if I want to do the pouches. You know, if someone asks me for them, yeah, I'll definitely do it. But I don't know if I want to actually have a shop and have to do any of that stuff. So it's kind of, I'm not real sure if I want to do it or not. There's so many out there, and you know, a lot of times if I make something, I'll share it. Like these things at the bottom that I made, these weather, temperature tracker, and water intake. I shared that file because it's not about making a profit. I don't have the time to take orders and do this stuff. I have a lot of other stuff going on. So if I make something, I don't mind sharing it. You know, it's not that big of a deal. I'm not trying to get rich off of it, and you know, it's all about sharing anyways. Who cares? So that's my little rant. So the get done this week, Etsy info. It was just gathering information. It's basically brainstorming if it's worth it, if I want to do it, if it's something I can keep up with. Is it something that I'm going to keep producing things for? And there's a lot of pros and cons to it, and most of the cons are more than the pros. So I'm falling against doing that. So, but if you are interested in my fold-out dashboards and you can't do it from my video, give me a shout out. You know, I just made one for someone. I don't mind. I'll help you out if you can't do it, and I'll explain to you and charge you just a small minimal amount or whatever it would cost to make it and stuff. So anyways, price for pouches, dividers, again, that was if I decide to open an Etsy shop. I made dividers, I made you know, the dashboard. So these are my dividers that I made. I made this meal plan one, I made this business stuff, fitness stuff, Bible studies, 30-day list, so my budget. So I made a lot of the stuff that I have in here. I haven't bought it from anybody just because I can do it, and I'd rather save the money than having to do it, and I hate waiting for something to come in the mail. If I can make it myself, I'd rather just make it. So anyway, so this is the stuff I look at to see if there's anything that I didn't do that I need to transfer over to the new week. And these things, I haven't marked them off yet, but I already made my YouTube list videos. This was comptroller for my business. They overcharged me for my business taxes. I paid. They owe me some money back, and of course I haven't gotten it yet. Here we are mid-year, so I wanted to give them a follow-up call, find out where my money was. So then the way I have my week lined up is I have work, home, and then this is just blank. I haven't decided if I want to call this something, but what I've been doing in this section is just using some of the leftover space. Excuse me, that was so rude. Some of the leftover space for my 30-day list. So I have these lists in the Filofax group that I follow, that each month they come up with a list, you know, of things to do, and so I just put them in here. It's just something fun to kind of just add in space. So this day was something kind of hard, and I haven't decided how I want to answer that question yet, so I haven't answered that one yet. But so once I, you know, check to see if any of my stuff that I've left over and need to move to the next week, then I move into cleaning out my dashboard. As you can see, I clip a lot of stuff in here just because I don't know for sure if it's somewhere I want to put in my planner. If it's something that I need to keep up with, I just kind of stick it in here until I go through my stuff. And every once in a while during the week, if this gets too full, I will sit down and go through this. So I'm just going to pull all this stuff to the side, push this out of the way, and go through and kind of show you what I do. So I just flip through everything, and so for instance, this is two receipts that I need for work. I've got to file my expense report, so I need to make me a to-do to do this. This is just a little metal clip, and I have one of these ollie clips on here, and what's funny is this sticks like perfectly on here, and so when I have little stickies, I just clip them on here and they don't go anywhere. So so that clip kind of serves double purpose. So this is another sticky. I got the contract for back for this little league that I do stuff with. So I've got the dates confirmed, but the place hasn't been confirmed. This is my photo session that I have on the 26th. And then this right here is my sister-in-law is having my second little nephew, and she is actually due for a C-section, and they already have it scheduled out, so she gave that to me so I could put it in my calendar and request for the days off or whatever I need to do. That's just a Michael's coupon. This is just a note of some stuff I need to do for work. And then this is an invitation. I washed out the stuff so you can't see it. So it's an invitation. So what I do then is flip through the stuff and just kind of figure out what I need to do. So for these items and this work, I'm gonna stick in my back thing because I need to do an expense report. So I'm just gonna stick this in the back. This right here says 9.5. What I normally do is just go through and kind of stick them in the places, and then once I go through my week, I'll go out and put the stuff down, you know, if it's permanent. But right now I'm just gonna stick it here just to kind of keep up with where it goes. So this is August, so July, go back to my month of July. So July 26th, I'm just gonna stick this one right here for right now. While I'm on here real quick, I'll show you. So this is my month view, and I got rid of I covered up the little notes or whatever it was and just put daily project life pictures. So I list out what pictures I've taken for the day, just so I have a running list. Also is kind of just another backup way for me to keep up with it. So let's go back to my week. And so this one is August 16th and 23rd. So I'm gonna stick this in here because I need to put that on my calendar. And then my little Michael's coupon, I'm gonna actually stick this in the back as well. And then this one, I am going to, since this is the 26th, I'm gonna stick this back here and I'm gonna clip it in. I have some little paper clips that I'll just grab and stick it in here just so I know. I don't do coil clips for these. I know that's the whole little thing right now is coil clips, and I'm not going to do that for that. So for me, I just want a real simple little paper clip to remember. No, I don't want that one. I think I'm just going to do a little colored clip. Just something that I can stick it in here with. And that way I can decide if I'm gonna go to it or not. So I'm just gonna stick this in here because this is for that week, and hopefully I can do it. So after I clear out my dashboard, I then grab this paper that I keep in the back, and you're gonna probably think I'm weird for doing this because I have a planner here. Why would I have this paper? But this is just how my brain works. So throughout the week, I find out I have meetings, or I find out I have just different things. And so instead of putting them in my planner right then and there, I jot them down on this. I keep some of these in the back. They're just basically a printout of the week. I mean, it's like from an old planner, I think. And so I just jot down things that I know for the week is gonna happen. Only because I'm on the go, I may not have time to sit down and stick my washi tape in there all nice and neat, or I may not have time to write it in, but I don't want to write it in with permanent pens. So right now, this is what I'm doing. I'm contemplating getting some of the Friction erasable pens where I can write it in and then cover it up with washi, or erase it and then put washi down. So that may be my next thing, just so I don't have to have this. But for now, this is the system that works best for me. I jot it all down in here, keep this in my back, and then when I go to my Sunday planning, I can sit down and look at my week I have and plan out everything and put it all in, because I know these things are happening. So let me get back to my week, and that's kind of what I've already done. I have put in this stuff. So right here I've got my quarterly meeting. I have a 2 p.m. new hire meeting, and then over here on Thursday I've got a PBX meeting for a phone system, and then I've got a 1 o'clock new agent meeting. So those I've come off here, and then yellow is for my comp week, because this is a comp week. I am over 2 departments at my company, and so I have one side that is reporting, and then I have another side that is like compensation. So comp week is just the week that we have to start preparing all the stuff to get submitted for approval, and then we submit it the following Monday so that our field agents, or excuse me, our retirement specialists get paid. So I put it on here because I know at some point during this week, either one of my employees, have to make sure these reports are done and it's created. So I keep that and just kind of notate it on here. And then my son has football camp, so I use that with the sports color. And I do print these out myself and create them, so it's work, home, and then of course again this one is blank, and so I'll be able to write down you know, what goes on for the week, or what that, I'm sorry, not what goes on, but what that 30-day list is. So I'll find room within here and do it. And as you can see, I do decorate my pages. Not a lot, I do decorate them. I put all of these down here, and then I'll do washi here, and then I'll just do a few stickers here and there. Nothing too major, because I still have to have room to actually write, but just, it makes it fun to me. And usually I'll do that on Sunday before I start planning, or after when I plan my time out. So once I finish with this and I've transferred everything into here, I'm pretty much done with this. I don't keep these, I don't do anything with them, I toss it, so that's gone. After that, I'll go to my monthly calendar and just look to see if there's anything that I have that month that I need to put on my week. So for instance, I have that it's comp. I have my house payment is due Tuesday, and I have our alarm system will be drafting automatically. So these are red for bills because that's what they are. I don't always transfer these to my week. I have a budget section that helps me with this, so I don't have to put this on my week stuff. But I don't have anything specific for the week that I need to put in there. I've already notated comp week, I've already put his football stuff, so I don't have anything else already on, you know, the radar for that week. So I'm done with that part. And then this is where I write in what I have to get done this week. And I just usually will brainstorm. I had a sticky a few minutes ago before I started filming that had some of this stuff written down on it. I don't know what I did with it. I'll either write it on my little dry erase or wet erase dashboard, or I'll have a sticky and then I'll transfer it in here. So submit expense report, cancel Studio Calico, subscription, AT&T, new remote and wireless box. So we created a home gym, and so we have a TV, but that it's in the garage, and we converted it, so we don't have a TV outlet, I mean a TV cable box out there. And so I want to get one of the wireless ones so I can just move it in and out and probably put it in the downstairs living room, and that way I can take it out. But so I'm gonna call AT&T about that. So those are the 3 things that I need to do. I actually probably could have put the call AT&T down here, but it's more of things I have to get done, so it wasn't necessarily like a phone call specific. It was things that I need to do. I need to order the remote and I need to order the box, so that's why I put it up here. Once I get my week all set up, I'll move my little what do you call it, my little froggy that I made up here, and put him in here just so I can make my notes, things. I'm going to sit this in here because I need to go back and write this week debrief up. But other than that, that's pretty much it. That's kind of how I plan for the week. Once I clear out my dashboard and plan out my week and check what needs to get done, put my nice, fresh, clean, wiped off dashboard in there, then I'll go over here and just see what I have in here to get rid of. So this was my grocery list this week, so I'm done with this one. I have a new one. I just keep like 1 or 2 back here, just so I can pull it out and stick it back in there, and so as the week goes I can jot down things that I may need. So I'm gonna put that in here. And this I didn't pull out because it's a jury summons, and I actually rescheduled it, but I just want to keep this in here just so I have it. So here I am back. My dashboard is all clean. This is just some post-its I keep in here for anything. And then I keep this little clip right here. So yeah, so that's it. That's how I do my plan for the week. If you have any questions, I definitely will be happy to answer anything. If you want to know more about how I do something, I'll definitely don't mind sharing, but that's basically it. You know, I just to recap, I just have the 2 tips that I gave you, which were plan for time to plan, and then have your supplies together. And then once I get into planning, I just do a week debrief. So I look back on my previous week, make sure I've got everything jotted down, any notes I wanted to keep, any comments, stories, things like that. I put that all in that debrief. I then clean out my dashboard and stick things where they should go. Whether I do write them down or I don't write them down, it just depends on what I'm feeling like. Today I just felt like sticking them all in there. I'll get to them later. It was just, this was a real quick little thing. And then I go through and look at my previous week's goals or things I had to do, made sure I got them all done. If I didn't get them all done, then I'll transfer them over to the current week. Then I'll write down the items that I do have to do for the week. And then I'll check my month view to see if there's anything that I need to transfer into my week view. And that's it. I didn't show you how I put the washi tape down because, I mean, that would be really boring. I just, you know, of course, put it in there and write on it. Bam, that's it. So I didn't want to bore you with that, but that's it. That's my weekly plan session. That's how I do it. So thank you for watching.